Here we have a Suzuki DR250S. There is a big problem with it, that it's not running. I think it was at least a year or two, the owner said, when it was running. So it's not too long ago. And the owner said it was just lying up, but you never know. There's a few things missing and a few things not original. Like these handlebars are certainly not dual sport handlebars. They look like something off a road bike. I'm not sure about this exhaust as well. Now, some cool features on the DR250S is I never really seen inverted forks on the dual sport bikes. Well, it might be me, but I think it's kind of cool to see. Also, we have our oil in the frame. That's a pretty unique feature on some bikes. You don't really see that often. The tank has a bit of rust down here. Inside the tank, I think, is pretty good. It doesn't look too bad in there. Chain is not really that great. Our chain is pretty well used. Our plastic panels are... I kind of dislike it when people use these metal screws for metal sheeting. Completely ruins the thread, which probably was fine to begin with. Our back brake seems to function. The front brake is very spongy, but it does work. We're probably going to have to get a new throttle cable or some sort of original throttle unit. You can see here our throttle cable, a bit mangled. Our rear tire definitely needs to be replaced. It is pretty well worn, look at that. Looks like someone is doing a lot of road use on it. Our alloy rims luckily doesn't have any corrosion on it. There's probably plenty of other things that I missed that we're going to find out when we start working on the bike. I'm going to power wash it first, clean the bike, and then we can crack on with getting it running. We're ready to work on it. It's nice and clean. Now we're going to test for our main elements: spark, fuel, air, and compression. The first one we're going to test for is spark. Take off the spark. That won't help. Okay. Spark plug doesn't look bad by any means. Reconnect our spark plug cap back into this. Hopefully it gets a connection. Gonna try a different spark plug to see if that makes any difference. Oh damn, I didn't even have the key on all this time. That would be a good step to follow, to have the ignition on. And now we have spark. Next we are going to determine our compression using a compression tester. So we want to be looking for something above 100. Anything below 100 we might have trouble starting it. So hopefully it goes above 100. One thing to note with this Kickstarter is that the recoil spring doesn't work. It's either broke or disconnected. But we won't fix that until we know for sure that this bike can run. Okay, so we've almost reached 150, so we're looking at 145 psi, which is actually very good. I'm not sure about the exact compression this bike needs, but generally I think that's good enough to start. The next thing we'll do is drain the carburetor to see if there's anything in it. Nope. There we go. Let's see if there's anything in it. Nothing. So I'm going to use an auxiliary fuel tank to fuel the carb, just in case there's some dirt in the tank or something that I don't know about. So we'll take this off. That's a huge inlet, dang. Oh yes, I see fuel coming out. It's working. Fuel is coming in. Oh no. Shit! It's going everywhere. Oh no. Okay, we have fuel to the carb now. Next thing we're checking for is air. One swoop. Now usually when I open up air filters on bikes like this, there isn't even an air filter there, so hopefully we get one. Please be an air filter, please. Ah, yes there is. And it looks pretty clean. That looks pretty clean to me, so I'm going to leave it in there. So we have our 4 elements to start the bike. We have our fuel, we have spark, we have compression, and we have air. So we're going to give it a few kicks and see if it'll start. Hopefully, you never know. It almost feels too easy. Now this Kickstarter is a bit awkward, and I don't have any throttle. I think I might take it down off the stand. Might be a bit easier. Now I wonder if we need the decompression lever. Oh, we got a kick there. She gave a kick. That's a good sign.
I was considering that we might need choke. Oh, there is a choke, but it's kind of mangled. You can put it on a bit, but I have a feeling it might just start without it. Ooh, backfire. Now I might put the idle down, it might be a bit too high. Oh, there we go. You got a bit of a kick there. I might turn that up a bit. Damn, too late. Turn up the throttle a bit. Alright, it's a bit better. Oh, that thing makes a racket. Okay, after a load of kicking, it finally started. And I was pretty sure it will with our testing that we've done. We'd had good compression, spark and fuel, so no doubt it would start. The Kickstarter not recoiling back is definitely really annoying, but we know it starts. And she's a bit backfiery and a bit loud. That exhaust is definitely not original. But we know it starts, so we'll continue working on it and bringing it back to its formal glory. I'm really tired. God, I'm sweating. I was kicking for ages. We'll leave it at that for now, and thank you for watching.